A change is coming to the marathon gathering at Asbury University that's drawn 50,000 people to Wilmore, Kentucky for a 2-week worship service. Our Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is live in the Old City with the outpouring from a small Christian university to hearts around the world. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, everyone. The spontaneous, non-stop worship service that began at Asbury 2 weeks ago and started a movement at 20 universities isn't ending. It's moving off campus to accommodate the crowds. A prominent Jerusalem pastor and Asbury Seminary grad who just returned from Wilmore tells me he's blown away.
1,500 worshipers pack Hughes Chapel, the heart of Asbury University, a Christian school in a town of 6,000. 50,000 people have flocked to for weeks to experience this. Participants are calling it a revival, a prolonged outpouring that revitalizes the spiritual life of believers and can also attract new ones.
I believe what's happening in the United States is a genuine work of God.
Dr. Wayne Hillsden is a graduate of Asbury Seminary. He's the founding pastor of King of Kings Community, Jerusalem's largest congregation of evangelicals and Jewish believers in Jesus. He and his wife have been living and ministering in Israel for 40 years. He traveled to California for a memorial service for influential pro-Israel pastor Jack Hayford and was drawn to his alma mater.
Walked on campus and just amazing number of people waiting in line, and then many people out on the grass praying, worshiping. And you could just sense the presence of the Lord on that campus.
Hillsden shot this video in the 8 hours he spent at Hughes, the epicenter of the spirit-filled movement that ignited similar services like this one at Samford University in Alabama. So what started this?
I believe partly the desperation that people have for an answer to deep problems in society. This is not something that just Christians are sensing. This is something that almost everybody is sensing.
Perhaps the bigger question isn't how did it start, but where is it going? Dr. Hillsden says he hopes it leads to a worldwide spiritual renewal.
We've been praying from Israel, and people all over the world who love the Lord are crying out to him. And God hears the cries of his people. And this really is a cry, a desperate cry.
The president of Asbury says the weeks-long marathon worship service on campus will end Thursday to make room for the National Collegiate Day of Prayer and events on campus. When asked if Asbury is stopping the outpouring of God's Spirit, he said the university can't stop something it didn't start. Allison,
amazing,
back to you.
Amazing to see that. Daniel
Isn't
Cohen.
it?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Good to see you too.